morning, sassy people. Now, this video today is going to be very different than you're used to seeing from me. Um, First of all, it has nothing to do with fashion. And secondly, it has to do with masking, beauty, grooming, hygiene, whatever. So my buddy Jean over at Jean Louise, and I will link her channel down below, does a thing called Mask Mondays. And it's where she shows different masks. And so I was telling her one day, I said, you know what? All of us should just kind of get together and do a mask and put it all up on Monday together. And she was like, yeah, yeah. Now, little did I know they went ahead and started it last Monday. And I really didn't know that it was going to be like a thing. And so I told her, well, I'll be ready this Monday. So here we are, Monday morning. Now, what you're going to be getting today is not the bubbly, sassy person because I have to ease into my days. I really do. So I've got my coffee here and I've got actually two masks. Was kind of one and a half. Hold on. So I'm going to be doing something that I saw Jean actually do. I'll put the picture up here. I'm going to be taking these little iPads because she put these on with her mask the last time. So I said, you know what, I'm going to give it a shot. Because if you guys notice my 62-year-old skin all around my eye area, it's getting, dark and not as nourished as my face. I have combination skin, so it's pretty moist and oily a lot of the times, but underneath my eyes I'm not having that same texture. So, and I'm looking over here because there's a mirror here, so I guess it goes here. A teacher would probably help if you read directions. I'm just going by what she has on her eyes. Oh, hers are, this is not quite right there. She's got it a little bit more scooted, like just going upward. Okay. So let's get the other one. So how's everybody been doing? I know that a lot of you all said that your temperature is like dropping. Today it's a little bit gloomy out, and but it's still warm. I mean, it doesn't get cold here until like about, I've got my mask. This is the blueberry one. Remember I got those masks the other day from TJ Maxx? So let's see how it works. It smells good. And blueberries are supposed to have a lot of antioxidants, so. All right. It was so funny. I watched Bless Grandma Pat. She does not like the way these feel. I watched hers Monday. She's like, ugh. Here we go. See, Pat, personally, I love the way this feels. All right. All right, guys, how do I look? All right, so this is supposed to stay on for 15 to 20 minutes. All right, so let's just have a little chat session while we're waiting, shall we? Okay, did you guys notice that I darkened my hair for the fall? Yeah, I put some darker color in it. Now, you know what? I want your opinion. Do you think that I should just stop coloring it and let it just go gray? What do you think? Because on the sides, if you'll notice when it starts to, when the color starts fading, you'll see that I have salt and pepper on the sides now. But anyway, let's see what this is supposed to do as I try to read it with no glasses. Fresh blueberry mask sheet. It's nourishing antioxidant. I don't think I'm going to be able to do this without my glasses, guys. I'll tell you about it later. But anyway, let me wash my hands. That's why I came up here to the bathroom. You like my little fall hand towels. And I really don't know why I even put them in here because, I mean, nobody's coming in my house right now. This is up in the guest bathroom. So, what was I talking about? I just jump from thing to thing and then I don't remember to swoop back around and finish what I was talking about. I guess maybe I was telling you that I had gotten these from TJ Maxx the other day. But there was something else I was saying before that. I can't remember. Anyway, so talking about masks, not necessarily this kind of mask, you know what I've noticed, and I am so proud of my Floridians. Even since the governor has now taken the restrictions off and he's opened everything at 100% and done away with, you know, asking you to wear your mask. I am so proud of my fellow Floridians. Everybody, when I go out, I had to run to the post office a couple of days ago to drop my brother's package in the mail. Everybody's wearing a mask. I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you guys so much. If you're a Floridian and otherwise too, because, you know, I hate that it was ever made like a political thing. How about just let me be concerned for you and you be concerned for me. We're looking out for each other, right? So anyway, I ran around to the post office and I had to drop my brother's package in the mail because he's getting ready to have a big birthday. I don't know if he wants people to know or not, but he's getting ready to hit the big 6-0. And so that's a huge milestone, you know. So I had to hurry up and get his gift in the mail because as you guys know, if you watched my birthday video, if not, I'll link it back again. Well, actually, there's kind of like 3 parts because I was like on a birthday roll. But anyway, you guys know that he and his family sent me that wonderful box of goodies for my birthday. So I definitely could not miss his birthday. And I do hope it gets to Michigan in time. I do. But anyway, what I wanted to say is you'll have like a little tiny haul coming soon. Because now I'm going to tell you, in my defense, after I got his things that I bought him for his birthday, I hope he'll like put them on and take a picture so I can show them on the channel because they were really nice. But Ella asked me to go around in the shoe department and look for this certain pair of boots for her. She's wanting these teal boots, guys. I don't know if she's like obsessed with Jaguar colors right now or what it is. But anyway, they didn't have the boots. But like after I look at the boots, you know, I was looking directly over into, you got it, the women's department. Shh, you're going to make my mask mess up. But anyway, so, and I really look strange, don't I? Jean, you've got us doing some weird stuff on YouTube. But anyway, and Jean will be linked down below in the description box if you want to go over and take a look at her. She had the funniest mask on last Monday. It was a dog mask. But anyway, okay, see, now I've got to get back to what I was talking about. I think I was telling you guys I picked up a couple of things from Dillard's Clearance Center. So those will be coming in a haul soon. And then something else. Oh my God, guys. the homeschooling. You know what? I knew that I was like running out of patience. I don't have the patience for it anymore. And hence, that's why I retired. Because if you can't do the job, like bubbly and happy every day still, then it's time for you to exit, which I did. But my niece calls me every single day. I might have to block her. I'm kidding. But I got to the point where, because she's not even reading it for herself, she's not even really looking at the problems in math for herself. It's just, let me call Aunt Lenny. So I told her, I said, listen, until you have tried something 3 times, three, 1, 2, 3, you cannot call me. She calls like 8:30 in the morning, 8:45 in the morning. I said, listen, you have a restriction. You can't even call me until it's 9 o'clock or after. She still calls. But anyway, and even called on Saturday. I'm like, really? You can't possibly be doing schoolwork on Saturday. So what I'm wondering, if it's like she's like let it collect through the week and now she's trying to play catch up. I don't know. But anyway, when I get off that phone, I don't feel well. I really don't. And now my other niece has jumped on the bandwagon because her son is in high school, and which I'm really not trying to do. And I'm like, guys, I don't feel well when I get off the phone with you all. I start feeling lightheaded. I get a headache. I'm like, I can't do it. I just can't do it anymore. So anyway, how are you guys doing with homeschooling if you're helping your nieces or grandkids or whatever with schooling? And another thing that I probably think that I have a little tolerance for doing it is because when I taught school, how those first few weeks of school you develop a rapport with your children. They know exactly who you are and exactly what you expect from them. And so it's like a seriousness about education. And so I guess I lose patience because I can't take this, playing in the hair and, doing this and looking down. And what is that about? If you call for my help, I need you to be looking at what I'm showing you how to do. I'm like, I'm over it. I'm over it. So anyway, how's this gonna work? Oh gosh, I think maybe I'll have to hold my coffee till I'm finished. But anyway, yeah, I have to wait. So anyway, after homeschooling, okay, then my friend Ann, remember the one I went to the beach with? So she calls, and so she was talking about another lady that we had taught with, oh my God, more than a decade ago. So she and her husband were going to Orlando because a family member is not doing well. Physically, I guess I should say. I guess, they're with health wise. So then they were going to get a car and drive up here. And so I'm like, okay, can you just speed the conversation up? Go ahead, because I know it's going somewhere. And let me just go ahead and say no. So she's like, you don't even know what I'm going to ask you. I said, oh, so you're going to ask me something. I thought if you were wanting me to come over and like socialize, because that's not going to happen. I said, you might have them at your house, but I'm still not social distancing, especially with people that I know are out in the workforce and stuff. And no. And so she said, no, I want you to make me a banana pudding. So I'm like, okay, that I can do. But I'm just going to tell you, you just got to tell them I said hi and I miss seeing them when they came up, take a picture for me. Because, guys, I just can't do it. And it has nothing to be, I know you guys probably think that I'm just like a scaredy cat or a germaphobe or whatever. It really doesn't have anything to do with that. I have some underlying conditions. Well, first of all, you already know I'm over 60. You already see my body mass index, right? So there's 2 strikes against me right there. And then I don't know if you guys remembered or not, but when I went, sorry, I'm trying to check the time to make sure I'm not going over 15 minutes. But when you, I don't know if you remember me telling you or not that I had these high levels of iron in my blood, and the doctors couldn't figure it out. Why do I have these high levels of iron when I'm not even taking an iron supplement? And so she sent me to the hematologist, which discovered I have a genetic condition called thalassemia. And it actually, there's no cure for it or anything like that, but it affects the red blood cells in your, in your body. So think about it. Your red blood cells pump oxygen through your blood. So can you imagine if I get COVID on top of already being having apnea problems at night? I mean, think about it. I know what COVID in my body could possibly do to me. So I just take precautions. At least I'm going out now. Unfortunately, I end up in store shopping when I do go out, but I do go out, or I'll go and meet somebody for lunch and we'll have an outdoor lunch and things like that. Um, and so I am venturing out, but I just don't feel a need to be out every single day like some people that I know. Every day they're out doing something, ripping and running and around tons of people. If I'm retired and I don't really have to be out anymore, why would I go out and just jeopardize my health? You know, I do what I need to do. I ran to the post office the other day. I ran to the grocery store. I went and picked up a few things from a shop, and I'm good. Because as you guys already know, I'm a homebody. I'm good at home. So let's see, what else were we going to talk about? Oh, videos. So after this, I am going to put my makeup on because I have a video to finish doing on jeans that Mary, I'm getting close, girl. I'm getting there. So hopefully okay, tomorrow would be Tuesday or Wednesday, Mary, I promise I'm going to have your jean video up. And then I have another one on transitioning into fall. So, and make sure, tell me if there's something else that, you would want me to do. I mean, I'm definitely open to it. And so, I'm trying to think what else. Oh, I am just now having my coffee because I had a smoothie this morning. So can you guys see as I'm talking and moving on, do you see I'm waking up now? It takes me a little while to ease into my day. And then once I'm there, I'm there. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay. So, anyway, Brianna, my niece that's in Michigan, my brother's daughter, has me doing this like little juice type thing, and it's for 3 weeks only. But she, being like, in her 20s, she lost 10 pounds in that 21-day period. I'm like, oh, what, girl? And don't get me wrong, I already know I'm not going to lose 10 pounds in 21 days. However, I can do the smoothies because I wasn't eating until like around noon anyway. And I don't know if I got myself into this intermittent type thing. I don't know what happened, but I just don't eat until like at least noon. So she was like, Linda, you're not getting enough in your body. Because I'm thinking, I know I don't eat like a lot of these people eat. And I don't lose an ounce, and they don't gain weight. They gain no weight at all. And so she said, you have to put more nourishment in your body or else you're slowing your metabolism down. So I'm trying this. It's a smoothie. I hate saying the word diet because it's not really a diet. It's still a nutrition plan. But you smoothie 2 times a day, and then you eat your regular meal. So you're supposed to have a smoothie in the morning, then your meal, and then a smoothie in the evening. And I don't do that. I do smoothie so that I can have my regular meal because I need food when I'm getting ready, to end my day. So, and guys, what happens is I have to literally remind myself to eat. I'm like, what? Because for 2 days straight now, I have forgotten to do my snacks. You have 2 snacks a day. And so what I think I'm going to do is, because I have my smoothie in the morning, probably around lunchtime, I may have, because you can have some tuna, you can have a boiled egg, you can have a plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt with blueberries, you can have some celery sticks and hummus. So I have all those because I went ahead and, shopped the grocery list that they give you. And I have all that. So maybe what I'll start doing is having like a boiled egg with some celery and hummus. And then maybe later on have just like maybe a little bit of tuna or something, because I'm not eating those snacks. You really are not hungry. And the smoothies are wonderful. I was thinking, because normally when I've been making my smoothies, it's like, but the guy that created the program, um, and it is called the Smoothie Diet. And actually, I'll put the link down below if anybody else wants to try it. But he combines just the right amount of things so that you have a little bit of sweetness in those smoothies, and they're good. Like this morning, I had one that was called caramel apple or caramel, whichever one you all want to say, but caramel apple. And I mean, it really tasted like a caramel apple. You put like 8 ounces of almond milk, and it's no dairy or anything like that. 8 ounces of almond milk. You put in a small, medium green apple, a small, medium pear, a handful of spinach. You put in a splash of vanilla extract. And then it called for 2 dates. I didn't have any dates, so I put in just a few raisins and cinnamon. And then you blend it all up, and it's delicious. One that I'm gonna tell you what my favorite one is. It's called chocolate cherry. And I guess he probably already knows, especially us ladies, that we're going to just like dive into the chocolate one. So he's already said you can't like just have one smoothie and just keep on repeating that. So you have to mix it up. And there's like a tropical blast that I had yesterday, and it was really good too. You put kale, pineapple, frozen pineapple, frozen dark cherries. What else did that have in it? Oh, 8 ounces of coconut milk. It was so good. So I guess with the flavor of the fruit, and then you put a little bit of honey in that one yesterday. I guess that's what, gives you just, some sweetness to it. So they're really good. It's not, because normally my smoothies that I was always making for myself, they always had like a bitter taste. And I guess because I was just getting all that kale and not really, like a lot of the sweetness of the fruit. And that's another thing. I've kind of had to maneuver my smoothies around a little bit, because I cannot do just kale and spinach, kale and spinach, kale and spinach, because it's going to put too much iron in me. I already talked to my doctor about it. So she was saying that try not to have every single day kale or spinach, because it's very high in iron. And I think that's part of the problem with the thalassemia, why there was such a spike, because that's what I was doing. I was eating collard greens and kale greens like every single day, because I thought that they were good for me. Which, I mean, it is good for you, but if you're a person that has spiked iron in your body anyway, it's not really the best. So I've kind of had to maneuver my smoothies around a little bit. So I think probably as long as I'm getting the smoothies in me, it doesn't really matter that I'm not doing them in the order that he's put, like day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. And I'm actually waiting for my cheat day. You have one cheat day, and I think it's on day 6. I'm now on day 3. And the thing about it is you start putting healthy stuff in your system to the point where you don't feel deprived of anything. You really don't. And you don't get hungry. That's the main thing for me. You don't get hungry. I guess it's all that kale. And then, you know, the other thing, you're getting the right amount of nutrients and the right kind of fat and the right kind of protein. Now, I haven't been able to put the avocado and the coconut oil in my smoothies. It just does something to my stomach, and so I'm gonna have to get my fats from somewhere else, maybe just from my meat. Oh, and you can eat meat, you know, because I have either baked chicken in the evenings or I have salmon, and uh, you can have beef and pork, even though I've tried not to have those yet. But they have to be really lean cuts, like a sirloin or like a real lean pork. Um, for my cheat day, this is what I was going to tell you about. You do start learning to eat correctly, because for a cheat day, no, you know, normally it would have been like, you know, to have, you know, a big old nice thick piece of meat with some mashed potatoes and put out. And that's not where my mind is. As a matter of fact, I've done away with the white rice, the white pasta, the white potatoes, and all that. For my cheat day, guess what I'm like dying to do for my cheat day? I want a taco salad. Isn't that crazy? So it's really going to be basically not real unhealthy. I do want regular hamburger meat though. So I take, you know, some ground beef and I put taco seasoning in it. And I am going to put a little bit of queso cheese in mine with diced tomatoes and the lettuce. And I mean, I'm not even going to do the sour cream on it or anything. So my cheat day is not really gonna blow it for me, I don't think. So I think this is going to be a good thing. And like again, I said, I'm trying to do it to be more healthy, more mindful of what's going in my body, and trying to eat more fruits and vegetables, and very lean protein. But I already know I'm not trying to have unrealistic expectations. I know that I'm not going to lose 10 pounds in 21 days like Brianna, but I do feel like I'm going to be healthier. And so, because my cholesterol was a little elevated when I had to do my blood work about a week ago. And so I'm trying to get more healthy. Guys, I didn't realize I've been talking your ears off. So let me go and get this off. And I'm going to go ahead and put on my makeup because I do need to film today. So I need to finish the jean video, and then I'm going to do the transition one. So I will see you in a few minutes to show you if I'm looking any dewier or fresher. I'll be back. Okay, so what do you think? My skin feels very dewy and fresh. And Jean, is it just my imagination, but does your eyes feel silky? Do your eyes feel silky when you've used that under eye mask? Guys, I will link this down below because I'm pretty sure by the time I go back to Bell's Outlet, I think I said TJ Maxx. This actually came from Bell's Outlet. Yeah. But I'm going to go back and see if they have more. If not, I'll just order it from the company because they have a website. I'll link everything down below if I can find it. And one of you asked me about my eyelashes. Get close. No, they're not false. They're my God-given eyelashes. However, I do put a primer on before I put my mascara. And actually, I'll tell you a little secret because I've seen a lot of you use the L'Oreal Booster. I don't know what it's called, but it's a primer. You guys are probably using this exact same thing that I'm using already. It's just that I'm too lazy to go and research all the ingredients in the L'Oreal products to see which ones are comparable. Did you guys realize L'Oreal owns Lancome? Yeah. L'Oreal owns and makes the products for Lancome. Now, the reason why I just go ahead and pay the Lancome price is because I do love the foundation, but I would have to go and look at all those bottles of L'Oreal to figure out which one is comparable to the one that I use. Plus, I buy it when they're doing the gift giveaway, and then that way I'm getting all the skincare for free. Well, not free, but you know what I mean. I'm getting all the skincare. They come in minis, but by the time I use them up, it's time for another gift giveaway. So it's okay for me. But anyway, I will link the primer, and I use the Definicils Mascara, and I'll link the information for the mask that I used as well. All right. Make sure if you are not a subscriber of my channel that you hit that red subscribe button down below. Tap the notification bell so you'll be notified when I do my regular uploads. And if you guys like these Mask Mondays, let me know. I'm in. Oh, in case somebody asks, I have on Lancome lipstick also, and it's called Sugared Maple. And I've got my all dashing nails on. You know, these really do stay on a long time. It's just that I'm not used to wearing press-on nails. I was too lazy to to polish them. But I've had them on for a week already, and they're perfect. They haven't come off, no chips, no nothing. So until next time, make sure that you're staying safe and healthy out there, and definitely make sure that you're always keeping it sassy. I'll see you soon.